April 18, 1942. The deck of USS Hornet vibrates with anticipation. 16 B-25 Mitchell bombers, each weighing over 33,000 pounds at takeoff, line the flight deck. Their mission, the first air raid on Tokyo. The skies above the Pacific are clear, but beneath the surface lies a storm of uncertainty. Colonel James Doolittle, a man of 45, stands resolute amidst the roar of engines. His plan, audacious yet simple, strike fear into the heart of Japan. What he didn't know was that the Japanese had already detected the American task force. Hours earlier, the Hornet's radar had picked up a Japanese patrol boat. The decision was swift: launch now or risk discovery. The distance to Tokyo was nearly 650 miles, stretching the bomber's fuel to the limit. As the first bomber lurches forward, the crew steels themselves for the unknown. The stakes are high, but the message is clear. No city is safe from the reach of American might. Just after dawn, 0820 hours, the first B-25 lifts off the deck of the Hornet. The plane dips towards the ocean, only to rise majestically, defying the odds. Each bomber carries 4 500-pound bombs, their payloads destined for the industrial heart of Tokyo. On board, the crew of 5, pilot, co-pilot, navigator, bombardier, and engineer-gunner, all hand-picked for their skill and resolve. The tension in the cockpit is palpable. Behind them, Lieutenant Colonel Doolittle leads by example, piloting the first aircraft. Meanwhile, aboard the USS Enterprise, the escort carrier, Admiral William Halsey watches anxiously. His fleet is at risk, but the potential reward outweighs the danger. The plan, devised in the wake of Pearl Harbor, aims to boost American morale and sow doubt among Japanese leadership. As the bombers head west, the pilots know there is no turning back. Their only hope? To reach China after the raid, where friendly forces await. The mission is underway. The bombers approach the Japanese coast, engines droning steadily, the sea below a vast expanse of blue. Inside the cockpit, the air is tense. Navigators plot courses with slide rules and compasses. Radios crackle intermittently, maintaining a fragile connection with the task force now far behind. At 11:30 hours, land emerges from the horizon. Tokyo, the sprawling metropolis, lies beneath a blanket of clouds. The Japanese, caught off guard, scramble for defenses. Anti-aircraft fire erupts, black puffs of smoke dotting the sky, but the bombers press on. In the lead plane, Doolittle peers down through his bomb sight. Factories, shipyards, and military installations come into view. The tension breaks as the bombardier releases the payload. Explosions ripple across the cityscape below. As each bomber completes its run, they turn southwest, aiming for safety in China. Yet what lies ahead are vast stretches of ocean, unpredictable weather, and dwindling fuel. The raid is not yet over. Hours pass as the bombers cross the vastness of the East China Sea. The initial adrenaline of the raid gives way to a grim reality. Fuel gauges inch towards zero. The weather turns, clouds obscuring the pilot's view of the ocean below. In the cockpit of the third bomber, Lieutenant Ted Lawson, known for his steady nerves, checks his instruments. His plane, the ruptured Duck, is running dangerously low on fuel. Behind him, the crew listens intently to the drone of the engines, each man lost in his own thoughts. They know the odds are against them. An emergency landing in occupied China could mean capture, but at that moment, they are focused only on survival. The coast of China looms somewhere ahead, hidden by mist and rain. With no other options, Lawson prepares his crew for a potential crash landing. The mission, while successful, has left them stranded in hostile territory. The fight for survival has just begun. Night falls as the bombers reach the Chinese coastline. Engine sputters are replaced by the eerie silence of powerless glides. In the distance, faint lights from villages flicker through the darkness. Lieutenant Colonel Doolittle's plane is the first to attempt a landing. The terrain, rugged and unfamiliar, looms ahead. With no alternative, Doolittle makes a split-second decision to bail out. Parachutes open against the night sky, the crew descending into the unknown. Meanwhile, other crews face similar fates. The ruptured Duck crashes into the surf off a small island. Lawson and his crew, battered but alive, scramble to safety. Farther inland, the Japanese are alerted to the presence of the American airmen. Patrols are dispatched. The hunt begins. But the local Chinese, sympathetic to the Allied cause, offer aid. They provide food, shelter, and guidance through treacherous territory. Each crew member's journey is fraught with danger, yet their resolve remains unbroken. The days following the raid are a blur of survival and evasion. In the village of Linzhou, Doolittle and his crew find refuge with local farmers. The language barrier is daunting, yet the universal gestures of peace and gratitude prevail. News of the raid reaches American shores, sparking a wave of relief and jubilation. President Roosevelt, informed of the mission's success, praises the daring airmen. "The Japanese can be hit," he declares, bolstering American morale. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, the shock of the raid reverberates through the halls of power. Japanese military leaders, blindsided, grapple with their vulnerability. The Doolittle Raid, though relatively small in scale, has delivered a powerful psychological blow. As the airmen navigate the Chinese countryside, they are buoyed by the knowledge that their mission has ignited hope, yet the journey home remains perilous. With Japanese forces closing in, each step is fraught with the risk of discovery. Their fate hangs in the balance. In the weeks that follow, the surviving airmen make their way to safety. Chinese resistance fighters guide them through enemy lines, risking their own lives to aid the Americans. Lieutenant Ted Lawson, injured in the crash, endures a harrowing journey. His determination, mirrored by his crew, becomes a testament to their resolve. Meanwhile, in the United States, the raid's impact is profound. Newspapers celebrate the audacity of the mission. The American public rallies behind the war effort. The Doolittle Raid has proven that Japan is not invincible. Military strategists, emboldened by the success, begin planning future operations. The raid serves as a catalyst, shifting the momentum in the Pacific. For Doolittle and his men, their journey is one of survival and resilience. As they finally reach Allied lines, their ordeal concludes, but their story endures. The Doolittle Raid has etched its place in history, a daring gamble that changed the course of the war. As the airmen settle back into their lives, the legacy of the Doolittle Raid continues to resonate. For Japan, the raid is a wake-up call, prompting a re-evaluation of their defensive strategies. The psychological impact is significant, leading to a shift in resource allocation and military priorities. The raid underscores the importance of air power, a lesson not lost on both the Allies and the Axis. In America, the raid becomes a symbol of ingenuity and courage, inspiring countless others to join the fight. For Doolittle, now promoted to brigadier general, the mission cements his reputation as a leader of vision and daring. The lessons learned from the raid inform future operations, contributing to the eventual Allied victories in the Pacific. As the sun sets on this chapter of history, the echoes of the Doolittle Raid continue to reverberate, a testament to the power of determination and the spirit of human endeavor. The strategic implications of the Doolittle Raid extend far beyond its immediate impact. It forces Japan to reconsider its defensive posture, diverting resources to protect the home islands. This shift inadvertently weakens their presence in other critical theaters. For the United States, the raid galvanizes support for the Pacific Campaign, bolstering recruitment and funding. The psychological victory is as significant as the physical one, a reminder that the tide of war can be turned. As the Allies regroup and strategize, the raid serves as a pivotal moment in the broader narrative of World War II. It highlights the importance of innovation and the element of surprise in warfare. The Doolittle Raid, though a single event, sets the stage for future engagements, including the pivotal Battle of Midway. The airmen's sacrifice and bravery echo through the annals of history, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dare to defy the odds. As we close this chapter on the Doolittle Raid, its legacy stands as a testament to courage and innovation. The daring strike on Tokyo reshaped the dynamics of the Pacific Theater, proving the reach and determination of the United States. It challenged Japanese supremacy and marked a turning point in the war. The airmen, who risked everything, returned as heroes, their mission a beacon of hope in a time of uncertainty. The raid's success paved the way for future operations, including the upcoming Battle of Midway, where the balance of power would shift decisively. As we prepare to explore this critical confrontation, the lessons of the Doolittle Raid remind us of the impact a single bold action can have on the course of history. Stay with us as we continue our journey through the pivotal moments of World War II. The story of Midway awaits.